So what is a modern tech company? Well, stick around, and tonight we're going to talk to one. But first, I know what you're thinking. What's he drinking? And tonight, Long Branch, a Kentucky bourbon, signed off by none other than Matthew McConaughey. All right, all right, all right. YouTube's probably not going to let me air that. Let's give it a taste. It's really good. It's got a light kind of initial taste and then a nice strong finish. It doesn't burn at all. It's real smooth drinking liquor. I like it. Let's head to Baltimore. Good evening, Agile Acquisition enthusiasts. Welcome back. This time we're in Spark at the headquarters of Fearless, talking to the president, Delali. And Delali, it's good to see you, man.
Hey, good to see you, man.
I appreciate it. So first things first, what does it mean? We talk about this all the time, to be the modern federal contractors. We're changing the game here. What does it mean to you?
Yeah, so I say the first thing is, right, you get to walk around in t-shirts and hoodies and so half this uniform. But seriously though, I think for these modern federal contractors, we're really driven by the mission. At the end of the day, we're trying to help an end user, help a citizen, help a resident, help the user, and ensuring that's in the forefront of whatever it is that we deliver and not necessarily chasing dollar signs. Ideally, we can make a living as we're doing it, but ultimately it's about the user delivering the capability to help our government work more efficiently.
Okay, cool. And I obviously love the dress code.
Yeah, that's right.
And Fearless has got a great brand. And what is it about Fearless that makes it unique? Or how do you guys stand out? And what do you do that's different?
Yeah, so I think for us, it's really about three things that we talk about, really three user segments. So it's our customers, our culture, and our community. First thing is the customer, and ensuring that, and this is what everyone should say, how do we make them faster, stronger, better, cheaper, right, more efficient across the board? And I think we do that relatively well. But I think that in its own doesn't make a discriminator for us. I think the second thing is our culture. How do we create a space where our employees feel engaged, they feel tied to the mission, they feel tied to the organization, create a sticky culture that people want to be at, not feel like they have to be at, is the number two. And number three, it's our community. How do we ensure that our community is better as a result of us being here than it was before? And I think really when we combine, look at all three of those things together, that's what we call our purple cow. That's what makes us unique.
Awesome. Yeah, I love the purple cow.
Thank you.
And so one thing that you and I both share is just this general sense of wanting to change the culture. We want to change the federal culture, the state culture, the business culture around this whole thing. I try to engage in all kinds of different areas to help do that. But what is something that you can do, and what's something that companies like you can do to sort of move the ball forward, change the end game, so everybody's kind of lifting the tide's lifting all ships?
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, the way the contracting structure is set up, it benefits a certain group of folks, right? And as you have these modern contractors or non-traditional government contractors coming up, we want to shake things up. So gone are the days where we have these $100, $200, $500 million contracts, as nice as those may be, most of them actually fail. And so how do we get a brand of folks that come in that care about delivery with really small Agile-based acquisitions that ultimately deliver capability quicker? How do we have quick iterations and quick turnarounds of contracts and ensuring that we're learning kind of as we go? And really it's us educating the customer that, yes, since we understand that they fail, how do we do things a little bit better, and how do we scope the project that we're doing design and ensuring that we're building the right thing before we even start? How are we user testing it to ensure that the people are actually going to use and the thing solves the actual business case? And how do we do continuous integration, continuous iteration as we build the software to ensure that we learn? We want to do retrospectives, and how do we continue to get better and fail fast along the process? I think a lot of the issue around the government space is, talk about Agile acquisitions, fail fast. Typically in government, it's fail never, right? It's always throw more money, throw more time, and you can actually get there. But we want to make sure that we have those opportunities to fail to get better, to figure out what's working, and how do we put some fuel on that. If it's not, let's cut that back.
Cool, great. Well, there you have it. It's Delali. If you haven't come down to Baltimore, you should check it out. It's a cool town. Not only that, Fearless is a cool company. They got purple cows. They got the cool swag. So I really appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to talk to me. And for everyone out there, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, leave them below. Remember to subscribe, and most importantly, keep innovating. Until next week, cheers.